And welcome back out to Albany as we get set for our second game of the night. It's number 2 seed Princeton versus the number 6 seed and the host Albany Warriors. I'd like to thank our sponsors, help you bring you tonight's broadcast tonight here on Albany TV. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany. Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany. The Hogue Lumber Company in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee. Smith Insurance at Smith Prudential in Albany. Shelter Insurance Agent Sam Phillips in Albany. Johnson Controls, the Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association. The Briar Patch and Sublime Formal Wear, both on the west side of the square in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center. Papa's Family Restaurant. Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope, LLC. JC Designs in Albany, B&B Barbecue, the City of Albany, Williams Construction, the Main Street Albany, Albany Booster Club, Albany and Princeton Schools, and the Printer and New Shopper located in Albany. Tonight's pregame brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, here for good. We'll be back to take a look at this one when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite school and earn that school extra cash with each swipe. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account, stop by your local BTC Bank branch to get your mascot debit card today. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. BTC Bank, here for good. Member FDIC.
BTC Bank.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Hogue Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Hogue Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Hogue Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust.
And welcome back out to Albany as we get set for our second game of the night. It's number 2 seed Princeton boys and the number 6 seed Albany boys. And Mike, as we take a look at these two teams, Princeton coming in as number 2 seed, they're going to have the size advantage, especially with Cash Holt listed at 6'7", Hunter Lowry listed at 6'4". I don't know if Albany has anybody really over 6 foot on their squad.
Yeah, I'd say if anybody, maybe Jace Palmer.
Yeah,
might be over 6. Shea maybe right at 6. I don't know. Yeah, it's going to be a challenge for them because not only do they have some size, but they've got size that has been playing.
Yes.
I mean, it's not like they're both juniors, but they've been playing since they were freshmen and playing significant minutes. Now that we've been a fan of Coach Collins for quite a while and really admire the job that he's done there.
And I just want to I did it during softball season. Want to do it again. We want to congratulate him. He was inducted into, I believe it was Missouri Valley Basketball Hall of Fame. So want to congratulate him on that. So
Viking.
yes.
Yep.
And for the Warriors, they did not play on Tuesday. They were scheduled to play Northeast Nottoway with a lot of their players co-oping for football with Worth County. They did not have enough players, so this will be the first time that we get to see the Warriors play, and we get to see the return of Coach Cox coming back here for the Warriors. We chatted with him 2 weeks ago as part of our winter sports kind of preview show. He'll be back at the helm here for the Warriors, and we'll see how he can get the Warriors going here to start out the season.
And I'm glad, Coach Epperly could have come back, but when he moved up to take the high school principal's job, he wisely gave up the coaching part. And I say wisely because I was a principal for 14 years, I coached for 20, but I did coach for a couple of years there. I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
And for a first-year principal, I definitely wouldn't recommend it.
Let's send you down here to San Phillips for your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups.
86th Annual Albany Boys Invitational. We've got the number 2 Princeton Tigers and the number 6 Albany Warriors. We're going to put Albany on the home team, even though they're the lower seed. Starters for Albany: number 3, Samuel Papa. Number 4, Barrett Royale. Number 5, Jace Palmer. Number 12, Dalton Royale. And number 32, Shay Miller. Albany is coached by Curtis Cox, assisted by Jake Nichols. And number 2 seed Princeton Tigers, number 1, Cash Holt. Number 4, Chase Evans. Number 11, Mitchell Rucker. Number 23, Lincoln Bent. Number 34, Hunter Lowry. Head coach, Damon Collins.
And again, those are your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. Tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Hogue Lumber Company. Before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri. For Albany, Samuel Papa, Barrett Worrell, Jace Palmer, Dalton Worrell, and Shay Miller. For Princeton, Cash Holt, Chase Evans, Mitchell Walker, Lincoln Bent, and Hunter Lowry. It'll be Cash Holt and Jace Palmer doing the opening tip-off. And Cash Holt at least a head taller than Jace Palmer in that circle, and the referee's going to have a strong arm to get that one up over Cash Holt as Holt wins the opening tip-off as expected. Chase Evans, right wing. He'll send it down to Mitchell Walker. Back up top for Evans. Back to Walker, right wing. He was really impressive as a freshman last year as Evans in the corner knocks it down from behind the arc. Barrett Worrell will send it back to his brother Dalton. Cross midcourt here for Miller. Back to Barrett Worrell. Spins inside the paint, trying to leave it off for Papa. Back out to Palmer. Up top, Dalton Worrell. Back for Barrett on the right wing. Baseline sends it across for Dalton Worrell. Inside for Palmer. Miller sending it back out. Shot from 3, Barrett Worrell banks it in.
Well, I'll tell you what, really good ball movement and really crisp passing by the Warriors. Don't know that you want to count on that bank shot 3.
No. Cash Holt takes it and lays it in off glass for 2. Dalton Worrell was the leading scorer of the Warriors last year. Sends it off to his brother Barrett in the corner. Stolen away here by Princeton. Mitchell Walker leaves it off for Holt, but coming back in transition defense that time was Shay Miller to knock it away.
Good hustle by Miller to get back into the play. I thought that was an easy layup for the Tigers.
Ball inbounds for Holt. Can't quite corral the pass, and they're going to get a foul call here against Mitchell Walker. That is going to be his first, team's first. And a quick timeout going to be called here by the Warriors. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV. It's a quick 5-3 Princeton lead. 1.5 left, or 1.5 gone here in the first quarter. Back with more in a moment.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent St. Phillips in Albany for a free personal protection review.
Dalton Worrell will inbounds here, coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Gets it off here for Palmer. Back to Pop up at the top of the key. Left wing to Miller, into the corner. Barrett Worrell, already knocked down one this time. Will keep it. Gets it up for his brother Dalton, over to the right wing to Papa. Barrett Worrell, top of the key.
2-3 zone for the Tigers. Going to trap in the corners maybe.
Dalton Worrell drives in. Can't get the jump stop to go, and rebound's going to be picked up here by Princeton. Walker on the right wing. Down to Lowry, trying to get it back to Walker. Stolen away here by Dalton Worrell. And he'll pull it off, as it was him and 4 Princeton Tigers. Barrett Worrell back to Dalton, over to left wing. Barrett over to the right wing to Papa. Barrett Worrell for Dalton Worrell, left wing. Back to Barrett, over to the right wing to Papa. Dalton inside for Miller, trying to go backdoor that time to Palmer. And the pass just a little out of his reach as it goes out of bounds.
Right idea. Just pass a little bit off.
Bent will send it over to the left wing for Walker. Up top for Evans. Shot from 3. Misses off back iron. Dalton Worrell on the rebound. And Dalton drives, and he'll be fouled. Goes to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul this time is going to go against Lincoln Bent. That'll be his first, team second. Dalton Worrell at the line here for 2 free throws. First free throws attempted here by the Warriors this season. Doesn't start out on a good note as he misses the first one off front iron.
Well, if I remember, they had a lot of struggles at the free throw line last year. Both boys and girls had a lot of struggles at the free throw line.
It was kind of a theme throughout all of basketball around the area last year.
I don't know that
we've seen it so far better in the first
few
games that we've called here, but as Dalton hits on that second one, it's a 1-point Princeton lead, 5-4. Just underneath 5 left to play here in the first as Papa knocks away the pass, picked up by Bent in the backcourt. Over to the right wing for Evans. Back up top for Holt. Shot from 3. Drains it, and that's the dangerous thing about Cash Holt. He can play inside, he can play outside. Just like his brother Talon as well.
And if you're going to do that, you just got to get up under his chin and make him put it on the floor. Maybe you get some help.
In the corner with it, Barrett Worrell back up to Palmer.
And I'm definitely not saying that's the answer to stopping him, but you got to do something. One of my main complaints as a coach was backing off and having players just shoot it in your face.
Barrett Worrell misses off the 3. Rebound picked up here by Princeton. Mitchell Walker has it stripped away by Dalton Worrell. Picked back up, though, by Walker in the backcourt. Holt drives in, trying to leave it off that time for Lowry inside. Back over to the right wing to Evans. Holt, top of the key. Dribbles in. Reverses it, misses off front iron. Lowry on the rebound, goes back up strong and puts it in for 2. Dalton Worrell up for Papa, trying to get it to Barrett Worrell, and going to be kicked off the foot of a Princeton Tiger. Checking in here for Princeton will be Blake Bears, as he will check in here for Lincoln Bent. 3:30 left to play here in the first quarter. It's a 6-point Princeton lead. They lead 10-4. Barrett Worrell, top of the key, over to left wing for Dalton. Back over to Barrett Worrell, drives in. His pass going to be knocked out of bounds off the hands of Princeton, trying to get it into the hands of the senior, Jace Palmer.
Well, it's going to be tough because the Warriors just are going to have trouble getting anything done inside. And as a result, Princeton can be really aggressive against the perimeter players.
Yes. Shea Miller sends it up top for Barrett Worrell. Shot from three. Misses off iron. And it's going to go out of bounds here off of Albany. Over to the right wing with it is Walker. Sends it back out for Holt. Another shot from three. Drains his second. 13-4 now.
It'll be tough.
Holt with 8 of the 13 here for Princeton. Shea Miller back here for Dalton Worrell. Dribbles through. Almost called for the foul as he comes up a little gimpy. Zayden Palmer checked in during that last stoppage for his brother Jace. Bears sends it back out here on the right wing to Walker. Up top for Holt. Lowry from the left elbow knocks it in. Papa dribbles through traffic, lays it up, and the finger roll won't go. Rebound pulled in by Lowry. Evans at the free throw line leaves it off for Lowry. Another shot knocks it in. Lowry now with 6.
And got the big boys hitting shots from the outside.
1:45
really
left here in the first. Zayden Palmer sending it back out for Barrett Worrell. Keeps it in bounds. Picked up, though, by Walker. He'll slow things up without numbers. Gives it up for Holt on the right wing. He's guarded here by the freshman Zayden Palmer over to the left wing. With it for Bears. Back to Walker. Inside to Holt. He spins against the freshman. Can't get the shot to go. Miller on the rebound. Papa sends over to the right wing for Dalton Worrell. Spins inside the paint. Puts up a prayer. Can't get it answered. Rebound pulled in by Evans. Under a minute left to play here in the first. 17-4. Princeton leads. Lowry again from just beyond the free throw line. Can't get it to go. Holt is going to be called for the foul on the rebound. I think he got it, and then some contact after is what got the foul.
Yeah, that's a break.
And a timeout, I believe, is going to be called by the Warriors, or is it going to be called by Princeton? We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
Kathy Sneed at Acres of Hope LLC in Albany, Missouri provides compassionate counseling and therapy to help you navigate life's challenges.
Albany basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. 17-4. Princeton with the lead. 49 seconds left to go here in the opening quarter. Jace Palmer again checks back in here for the Warriors. He'll have it in the corner. Sends it out for Papa. Up top for Dalton Worrell. His shot from the free throw line is rejected away. Comes away with the steal. And then they're going to get the travel call. Said it was a block that time by Bears, and then he immediately had the ball stolen away by Dalton Worrell. Bent top of the key. He'll send it over to left wing. That time to Ussery. Back up top for Evans. Bent shot. No good, but they're going to get a foul called here against Dalton Worrell. Going to the line to shoot two here will be Lincoln Bent. Mike, we kind of talked about it a little bit during the break. 4 seniors on this team for Albany. Not a single senior on this Princeton squad.
Yeah, and I know that they.
And I would say that Princeton probably has more varsity minutes than Albany does.
Yeah, and the kids they've got coming back have been playing for a while, too. It's not like they're newbies on the block. I mean, I think the one thing they would like probably as much as anything else, they're going to have a great season. They're going to have a great club. District tournament, I know, had to be a disappointment for them last year. And because they really got worked over by Gallatin. And Gallatin is a really good ball club.
The shot from Dalton Worrell at the buzzer, no good. 19-4 at the end of the first quarter of play. Princeton leads. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Hungry for real mouth-watering barbecue? Head on over to B&B Barbecue in Albany. From tender pulled pork and juicy brisket to ribs that fall right off the bone, every plate is packed with flavor you'll come back for again and again. And don't forget to try their amazing loaded fries, piled high with your favorite meat. They're a meal within themselves. Whether you're grabbing lunch with friends, taking dinner home for the family, or catering your next big event, B&B Barbecue has you covered. So skip the ordinary, taste the tradition at B&B Barbecue in Albany. Brighten any day with the Briar Patch in Albany, Missouri. From fresh flower bouquets and custom arrangements to charming home decor and unique gifts, the Briar Patch is something special for every occasion. Whether it's birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, or just because, the Briar Patch's friendly team makes it easy to find the perfect way to show you care. Stop by the Briar Patch in Albany, your hometown flower and gift shop, where small town charm blooms every day.
Albany basketball to start out the second quarter of play. Barrett Worrell sends it over to the right wing for Papa. Into the corner for Zayden Palmer. And he'll lose it out of bounds on the baseline.
Well, it's a tough way to go against Princeton at any time of the year.
But especially your first game of the year.
First game out of the blocks. I mean, that's a...
Up top this time for Evans. Another open three. Misses this time off back iron. Rebound pulled in here by Dalton Worrell. Back in transition. And he's going to be called again for the travel. Dalton looking for the push. Doesn't get it. Walker will check back in here for Evans. Lucas Angle will check in here for the Warriors as he checks in here for Barrett Worrell. 30 seconds gone here in the second quarter. Played 19-4 is the lead in favor of the Tigers. Pass tipped away. Papa couldn't quite keep that one in bounds. And it'll stay here with Princeton. Ball inbounds up top for Bears. Over to the right wing to Walker. Bo Ussery is going to be fouled. They're going to get it here against the freshman, Zayden Palmer. His first, team's first here of the second quarter.
Little nickel dimer, as Bill Raftery calls it.
Barrett Worrell will check in for his brother Dalton. Inbounds in the corner for Bears. Warriors now in man-to-man defense. Walker shot from three. Rainbows it in. Knocks it in.
Well, like I say, the biggest thing that bothered me as a coach, you know, guys are going to hit threes, but you just can't let them shoot it in your face.
And Papa in transition goes strong at the glass and puts it in.
I think caught Holt by surprise, a little bit. He didn't expect him to take a shot. Got to get up under him.
Difference of a couple of inches. Maybe about 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Lowry will check back in here for Holt. 6:36 left here in the second quarter. Princeton will call off their full court pressure, leading 22-6 with 6.5 left here in the second quarter. Miller will come in at the next stoppage for the Warriors, along with Dalton Worrell. Pass tipped away from Barrett Worrell. Bears with it in transition on a 3-on-1, and he goes down. Picked up here by Angle. Talk about his ankle. Had Angle pick it up, and shot rejected away. Picked up this time here by Lincoln Bent. Ussery sends it back out. Walker again from 3. Drains another. 25-6. It's a 19-point Princeton lead. They're 5 for 7 so far from behind the arc here early going.
Well, they've not really been guarded.
Yeah.
You know, they're just Warriors are just kind of staring at them like we don't want to get beat off the dribble, but then they're just shooting threes right in their face.
Bent picks up his second, team's first.
Now, if you take most teams not going to hit 5 out of 7 in a game probably with multiple players, but
I said Walker and Holt each with 2. Dalton Worrell gets it to Barrett Worrell. Dribbles down, sends it back to Angle. His shot from 3, right wing. He'll sink one from behind the arc. Just a little chip shot for him.
Yeah, and now he's got to get up and guard.
Up top for Walker. Dribbles through, and he's going to be fouled. They're going to call it in the act of shooting. Could have probably also been called on the drive as well. Foul that time goes against Angle, his first, team second. Mike, I know this is totally off subject, but do you see the chip shot last night from the New York Giants kicker?
I did.
Looks like he fatted a 9-iron as Walker misses on the first.
You know, my wife knows a lot about sports, really. But asked me after they missed a field goal earlier. She goes, "How can they miss those field goals? That's all they do all day is kick at practice. How could they mess that up?" I said, "Well, how do they do that?
Exactly.
How do they stub their toe on a field goal attempt?"
We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout taken by the Warriors. 26-9, Princeton with the lead.
East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. For details on the rec center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com.
Albany basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Barrett Worrell with it at the top of the key. He'll get off to Miller, right wing. Man-to-man pressure put on here by Princeton. Jace Palmer back out to Dalton Worrell. Inside, back out to Angle from the corner 3. Give him his second from behind the arc. 26-12, Angle with half of them coming on 2 shots.
We've seen stretches there. Princeton's jumped in and out, went to a man-to-man that time down the floor. But we've seen pretty good ball movement from the Warriors.
Evans misses off the back of the arc. Rebound pulled in here by Angle. Pass to Dalton Worrell, going to be just off the mark as it goes out of bounds. So you heard the crowd kind of talk about it. One of the Warrior players kind of broke an ankle down inside the paint. Metaphorical breaking an ankle.
Yes.
Samuel Papa checks in here for Angle with 4.5 left here in the second. With it up at the top of the key, here's Bent. His shot from the left elbow extended, fading away. Sinks it. 28-12, 4:15 left in the second. Barrett Worrell to Papa. Over to Dalton Worrell, left wing. Barrett Worrell all alone on the right wing. Dalton tried to take it himself, couldn't get it to go, and they're going to get a foul called here against the Warriors.
Well, you had Barrett Worrell wide open for a 3.
Foul that time is going to go against Miller. That's his first.
In fairness to him, he may have had trouble getting it around the arms that were in the middle of that lane.
Because we talk about the height, it's also that wingspan that Princeton has as well with it. Bent top of the key. Gets it to Lowry. Lowry drives, sends it back out. Evans from 3. Misses off iron. Holt on the rebound. Finds Walker driving to the basket. He gets the... No, they're going to call a travel. Thought he was going to get an and one opportunity, but the travel comes first. Barrett Worrell brings the ball across midcourt here for Albany. 28-12, 3:25 left in the third. Shea Miller from three, no good. Rebound pulled in by Papa. He goes strong from the right block, can't get it to go. Palmer goes up, he's going to be fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul this time is going to go against Cash Holt. That will be his second, team second as well here in the second quarter. 3:15 left here in the half. Palmer misses on the first. And the second attempt from Jace Palmer rims out as well. Shea Miller went on a dead sprint to try and get that rebound and just tips off his fingers out of bounds.
Good hustle by Miller.
Lincoln Bent leaves this one off for Holt. Gets it off to Lowry, trying to go back door to Walker, stolen away by Papa,
Good.
who was right in that passing lane.
Good defense by Papa.
And
Didn't get front cut.
Dalton Worrell sends it off to his brother Barrett, wide open three, right wing, and he's going to be fouled on the shot. He'll go to the line to shoot three. Nice find that time from Dalton to find his brother Barrett. Foul that time went against Lincoln Bent. That's his third already. Team's third as well. Barrett able to sink the first. He's got two more. Barrett's first or second one bounces out. Bent will check out as Bears checks back in. Second free throw attempt from Barrett Worrell. Misses off back iron. Rebound. Pulled in here by Bears. Walker with the basketball up the top of the key. High post. Lowry spins around. This time can't get the shot to go. Tipped around by Holt. Picks it up. Trying to get it back to Lowry. Down to the block. Finds Walker for two. Papa right wing for Barrett Worrell. Gets it to his brother Dalton. Inside the paint and has it rejected away by Cash Holt.
And then Worrell hit it on the way out of bounds, too.
Stays with and now goes to Princeton. 30-13, 2:05 left here in the second quarter. Princeton leads Albany. Over to the right wing for Holt. Gets it back for Blake Bears. Walker up for Evans. To Holt from three. This time can't get it to go. Miller on the rebound. Barrett Worrell falling down, gets it here for Dalton. Barrett in the corner, gets it for Palmer. Back out, Shea Miller into the corner. Papa from three. Can't get the shot to go. Barrett on the rebound, can't get the shot to go. Palmer fades away, no good. Rebound made by Holt. Warriors had their opportunities that time, just couldn't cash in. And they're going to get a foul called here against Shea Miller. The foul against Miller is going to be his second, team's fourth. 111. Well, I take that back. They got the foul that time against Papa. Walker missed on the first. Coach Cox was asking about that foul. At first, Miller thought it was against him. That's kind of what they had said, but ended up going against Papa. Rebound on the missed free throw pulled in by Jace Palmer. Miller for Papa, left wing. Barrett Worrell into the corner for Dalton. Trying to go cross-court pass. Knocked away, goes right to Samuel Papa on the block. All alone.
Well,
it was tipped off of Palmer, tipped off of Holton, and right into the hands of Samuel Papa. Probably one of the easiest buckets he'll have all season.
Yep.
As he comes away with the steal. Goes up with his right hand and gets the shot to go. Samuel Papa now with 6 points. 30 seconds left to go here in the half. 30-17. Princeton with the lead. Bears with it up at the top of the key over for Holt. He'll dribble in, trying to give it off for Lowry. Knocked and stolen away. Warriors kind of fight over the steal. Picked up by Dalton Worrell. Into the corner for Barrett. Shot from three from the corner. Drains it. And it's a 10-point ball game.
Good rally here by the Warriors.
6 seconds left to go here in the half. Cash Holt brings it across. Dribbles in. Trying to get it down to Bears on the baseline. Can't get it to go. And the Warriors come out at the end of the second quarter and have a great rally to make it a 10-point ball game heading into half. And the Princeton boys will have the basketball to start out the second half when we come back in a moment. We're back with your Albany Hy-Vee halftime when we come back on Albany TV.
The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations would like to remind you to mark your calendars for their upcoming Testicle Festival Friday, December 12th at 6 p.m. at the Stanberry Community Center. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together: beef. It's what's for dinner.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
The Legacy Event Center at East Fork Lodge, just north of Albany, is a 7,500 square foot beautifully decorated event space that includes a caterer's kitchen, walk-in fridge, and ice machine. The Legacy provides a rustic elegance to your special day with intricate woodworking and natural barnwood walls. The Legacy is home to a black and white grand staircase that makes entrances for special couples unforgettable. A chapel on the property is perfect for intimate ceremonies or phenomenal photo opportunities. Email Jamie at eastforklodge.com or visit the website eastforklodge.com for more information on the Legacy Event Center. Looking to grow your future close to home? At Lone Star Investments in Albany, Missouri, Tanya is there to help you build lasting financial security. Whether you're planning for retirement, saving for college, or just getting started, Tanya offers personalized guidance every step of the way. Stop by Lone Star Investments today, where your goals are their priority. Because investing isn't just about money, it's about peace of mind. Lone Star Investments, Albany, Missouri. Secure your tomorrow starting today. Whether you're hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christy's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They are prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
And welcome back out again here to Albany at the half, 30-20 in favor of Princeton. Your halftime tonight brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Albany Hy-Vee is proud to support Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. Take a look at the stats from the first half. For Princeton, they're shooting 11 for 21 from the field, 5 for 10 from behind the three-point arc, 3 for 6 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Mitchell Walker with 9 points, 8 points for Cash Holt, 6 points for Hunter Lowry, 4 points for Lincoln Bent, and 3 points for Chase Evans. For Albany, they're shooting 7 for 22 from the field, 4 for 9 from behind the three-point arc, 2 for 7 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Barrett Worrell with 6 points, 6 points for Lucas Engel and Samuel Papa, 1 point on the night for Dalton Worrell. And, Mike, it really was a little late rally there by the Warriors. They picked up, I believe it was 7 points in the final, 45 seconds of the half, and was able to hold Princeton to no points and made this what was a big lead for Princeton down to just a 10-point lead going into the third quarter. Really had some momentum going into the half. Princeton will come out with the basketball to start out the second half, though.
Yeah, I think Princeton, let's face it, I think they've kind of put it on cruise there. They had a 30-13 lead, and I thought there was a stretch where maybe they tried to make some passes and do some things they hadn't done earlier.
Well, they were up 19-4 before they pulled back their press as well.
Yeah,
at the end of the first quarter.
I mean, they had 8 turnovers, but I bet they had 6 of them in about the last 2 minutes of that first half.
Yeah,
and hey, they know who they're playing. They've worked over Albany pretty good the last couple of years, and you got a bunch of kids back that played last year. They know what they've got in front of them, but give Albany some credit. They would have been real easy for them to just
pack it up and go home. Yeah,
phone in the rest of this and cash it in, and they've had the beneficiary of a couple of big three-pointers.
Yes. So Lucas Engel coming in off the bench, knocking down 2 on 2 shots from behind the arc. Samuel Papa hit a big one there from 3 in the corner a little bit right before the half, and then finished that up with an immediate
steal.
So, I mean, he's really kind of has come on that last, minute or so of that second quarter and really kind of put up his point total.
I thought Barrett Worrell maybe had the other 3 late right before the end of the half.
Yeah.
But Papa has had a couple of tough baskets in among the trees, and has gotten to finish kind of remnants of his brother Tim, who gave away a lot of size, but his strength and ability to use his body to protect himself got him a lot of baskets around the basket. But anyway, the Warriors, I thought, continued to compete. They didn't give up. They're not cashing it in. But one thing I know I don't know, but I would assume Coach Cox is going to talk about is got to get up on the shooters.
Yeah.
I mean, Princeton's 5 for 10.
And I think they were 5 for 6 at the start. I mean, they were hot from behind the three-point arc to begin with. So
I think Holt hit his first 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And then he's missed his last couple. But maybe that's common too, I guess.
Yes.
You figure even unguarded, they're not going to hit them all.
Yeah.
But if they do, you're going to get beat. But anyway, I thought that's one of the things I think might be addressed. You got to challenge the shooters a little bit. You hear about challenging the passes, getting in the passing lanes. Well, you got to challenge shooters and get up into them and get straight up with them. But wait till they leave their feet, and then you go up with them. Don't try to block it.
Yeah.
Just bother it.
We'll be back. Go ahead.
I was going to say, and then you got a rebound. And I thought the Warriors did a better job of that at the end of the first half as well.
We'll be back to start the second half when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Sublime Formal Wear is your homecoming prom and special dress destination. Drop by Saturdays from 10 to 1 to browse their selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Formal Wear has hundreds of dresses in stock. Check their Facebook page weekly for additional open hours. They're located at 115 South Polk on the west side of the square in Albany. Drop in, find them on Facebook, or visit sublimeformalwear.com or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress. The Albany Booster Club is a group of people who come together to make a better experience for the Albany R3 students. They try to help students in any way possible, whether it be on the court, on the mat, on the field, on the track, on the stage, or in the classroom. The Albany Booster Club, helping every Albany R3 student succeed in their field. The Albany Booster Club, joining together for the better of the Albany students. In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses, great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live, where we have small-town roots with a big-town feel.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start second half action. 30-20 is the lead in favor here of the Tigers. They'll start out with the basketball to start out the second half. It'll be Walker, Evans, Lowry, Holt, and Bears to start. As Bent on the bench starts out the third quarter with 3 fouls. It'll be Jace Palmer, Papa, Barrett and Dalton Worrell, and Miller starting out here for the Warriors. Holt gets around his defender, puts up the shot from just outside the paint, can't get the rebound. Rebound pulled in by Palmer. Barrett Worrell drives in, can't get the shot to go. Lowry on the rebound as it rims out. That time from Barrett. Walker's pass tipped away by Miller, picked up here by Dalton Worrell. Dribbles in, leaves it off for Miller. Underneath the basket, goes up underneath and off glass for 2. Holt with the basketball, top of the key. For Walker, trying to get it down to Lowry on the block. He'll go strong off glass.
So pick and roll, nice pass by Walker. Here comes the pressure, comes back. Not a surprise.
Palmer gets it off here for Dalton Worrell. Can't get the shot to go. Lowry on the rebound. And they're going to get the travel call here against Blake Bears, as Angle will check in here for Dalton Worrell. 1:07 gone here in the third quarter of play. It's a 32-22 ball game in favor of Princeton. Here in pool play of the boys' side of the Albany tournament, the other team in pool play will be North Andrew. They're the 3 seed. Warriors will take them on tomorrow night. Barrett Worrell sends it in the corner. Angle from 3. Can't get this one to fall. Knocked down the first 2, missed on the third. Rebound pulled in by Evans. Gets it back for Holt up at the top of the key. Over to the right wing with it here for Bears. Gets it down to Lowry on the baseline. Evans, top of the key, 3. Can't get the shot to fall. Rebound pulled in by Palmer. Talked about it. Princeton had a lot of 3s early. Haven't been able to get any going since, as that time it was Jace Palmer trying to go coast to coast and couldn't quite get the finish. Pass to Bears from Holt, just off the mark, goes out of bounds.
Uncharacteristic, from what we saw last year of the Princeton team, uncharacteristically a lot of turnovers here in this first half and 2 minutes.
Dalton Worrell checks back in here for Jace Palmer's. Barrett Worrell with it in the corner. Back to his brother Dalton on the wing. 2-3 zone played here by the Tigers. Shea Miller on the baseline. Gets it for Angle, goes strong inside. Can't get the shot to go with Holt looming.
The Warriors doing a lot of the right things with the ball. Just can't get the shots to drop. they're being challenged by some bigger players.
Cash Holt goes up. He's going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2. Foul's going to go here against Dalton Worrell. That will be his second. Team's first here of the third quarter. Cash Holt misses on the first free throw.
Well, I thought it was a push foul from Worrell.
Yeah.
I thought the call was right. It's a good thing for Holt because when he went up, Shea Miller had him tied up.
Miller comes out as Jace Palmer checks back in. Second free throw from Holt is good. 33-22, 5:18 left here in the third quarter. Full court pressure put on here by the Tigers. Barrett Worrell across midcourt. Over to left wing for Papa, up to Jace Palmer. Back to Papa. Reverses it, left wing. Shot from 3 from Dalton Worrell is long. Rebound pulled in by Evans. Walker will send it over to the right wing here for Bears. Up for Holt. Walker, top of the key. Right wing for Holt. Inside for Lowry. Got behind the defense. Couldn't get the first shot to go. Gets his own rebound and puts it in for 2.
Good offense from Princeton, but Warriors got to be really conscious if you're going to front. They've got to have backside help. Nobody around for that.
Bounce pass to Barrett Worrell. A little off the mark. Picked off by Walker. Cash Holt is going to be fouled. He'll go to line. So Papa never quite got his feet set.
There. Good effort. Never got there.
First free throw attempt here from Cash Holt. Rims out. Miller will check back in here for Engel. Second attempt misses off back iron. Dalton Worrell on the rebound. He'll go coast to coast. Can't get the shot to go as he couldn't finish with Holt right there. Dalton Worrell again looking for the foul. Doesn't get it. Papa will inbounds here for the Warriors. 4:12 left to play here in the third quarter. 35-22, Princeton leads. Barrett Worrell in the corner. Up top for his brother Dalton, over to the right wing to Papa. Miller's pass into Palmer, stolen away from the long arms of the law and Hunter Lowry. Bears up top for Holt. Over to the right wing to Walker, inside for Lowry.
Good well, I was going to say, good defense by, well, still good defense by Miller.
Lowry kind of up and under. Dalton Worrell in transition, fades away, has it rejected away by Evans. Picked up, though, by his brother Barrett in the corner. Trying to knock it off of Bears, comes back, stays in play, picked up by Evans. Walker drives in. Runs into Shea Miller, pulls it back out. Up top to Holt, over to left wing to Evans. Shot from 3. Misses off iron, rebound. Goes off of Shea Miller, out of bounds. The Warriors really kind of staying in it as Princeton unable to hit their three-pointers here since early in the ball game. I believe we're 5 for 6 to start, now 5 for 12 here with 3:12 left in the third, and they're going to get a jump ball tie-up as Miller just came away with it as the whistle blew.
Yeah, I think this is one of those.
Give it just an extra half a second.
Yeah.
As jump ball goes in favor of the Warriors. Shea Miller gets it across here for Jace Palmer. Trying to find Dalton Worrell on the block, goes up, can't get the shot to fall. Rebound. Tied up is going to go to Princeton.
Boy, he cannot. World
He
just
can't
get
buy
one to
a bucket.
drop.
He's had so many good looks, and none of them will fall for him.
Maybe going just a little too quick, a little
Probably.
too fast.
13-point lead here in favor of Princeton. Just underneath 3 left to play in the third. Lowry, backdoor, gets the shot to go. Papa was on the floor sliding, unintentional kind of hit Lowry. Coach Collins looking for the foul, but I think there was no way for Papa to be able to stop himself. He kind of got knocked down. And Palmer into the corner. Finds Papa inside, has it rejected away at the long arms of the Princeton defense.
Yeah, I think when he sees it on film, he'll think twice about that, maybe.
Holt gets it off for Lowry.
Ooh.
And he's going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2.
I was going to say that had to be a foul on somebody.
Yeah. Foul will go against Dalton Worrell. That will be his third, team's third as well. Hunter Lowry hits the first free throw. We've been kind of stuck on a 37-22 lead for a while now.
Yeah.
Lowry puts it back up to a 16-point ball game with 2:14 left in the third.
Just 2 points in the quarter for the Warriors.
Lowry's second, no good. Rebound picked up here by the Warriors. 2:05 left in the third. Left wing for Angle as he checked in here for Dalton Worrell after his third foul. Shea Miller at the high post. Sends it out for Papa. Had to use all of his jumping abilities to corral that one. Miller on the block. If he looks back out, had a wide open Lucas Angle. His shot contested, can't get it to go.
Yeah, and we're starting to see a lot of that here in the third quarter. Warriors are doing the right things with the basketball. They're just really smothered inside around the basket.
Holt on the baseline sends it back out to Lowry. Able to run it down in the corner, leaves it off for Evans. Lowry from the left elbow. Misses off front iron. Rebound pulled in by Zayden Palmer. Barrett Worrell into the corner for Angle for Miller. Senior misses off the mark. Rebound pulled in by Evans. Quickly up. That time for Bent over to the right wing. Top of the key. Walker misses off the mark. Miller with the rebound.
Was catching.
Yeah. Angle on the left wing here with it. Up top for Barrett Worrell. Back over to the right wing to Papa. Zayden Palmer on the baseline. Barrett Worrell top of the key. 3. Misses off the mark. Comes back out to Miller. Angle into Miller. Trying to send it across. It's stolen away here by Lincoln Bent. Up for Mitchell. To Holt. Inside, and he goes through Papa that time to pick up the layup. 40-22, 18 seconds left here in the third. An 8-0 run here for the Tigers here in this third quarter. Have a 10-2 outscoring the Warriors in the total in the quarter. 3 seconds left. Barrett Worrell, deep 3. Misses off front iron at the buzzer. 40-22, Princeton leads Albany after 3. We're back to start the fourth when we come back in a moment.
There's something special happening in downtown Albany. Our small town charm, our local businesses, and our historic Main Street are the heart of our community. And now we're investing in the future. From restoring storefronts to supporting entrepreneurs to creating new places for families and visitors to gather, Main Street Albany is leading the revitalization of our downtown. When you shop local, volunteer, or support Main Street projects, you're helping build a stronger, brighter Albany for generations to come. Join us as we keep moving forward. Main Street Albany, investing in our community, restoring our history, and building our future. Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Home Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Home Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Hogue Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Hogue Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust.
Albany basketball to start out the fourth quarter of play. They trail 40-22 as we start the fourth quarter. Dalton Worrell just in front of the free throw line, can't get the shot to fall. Zayden Palmer keeps it alive for Engel. Back to Dalton Worrell. And he's going to be fouled as he drives. Foul that time is going to go against Lincoln Bent. That's going to be his fourth. Team's first here, the fourth.
And I think he just got back in the game.
Yeah. He entered late back in that third quarter. He'll come out checking in. For the first time will be Denton Hale, and we're going to have a full Petty John Auto Center timeout. 30-second Petty John Auto Center timeout. Back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits, medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Shelter Agents and Phillips in Albany for a free personal protection review.
Albany basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Lucas Anglo on the wing, sends it up top for Dalton Worrell over to the right wing to Papa. Papa drives. His shot is going to be blocked away there by Cash Holt. Aren't keeping blocks, but that's a few already for him.
That's got to be at least 5.
Yeah. Barrett Worrell in the corner, sends it up top for Palmer, stolen away here by Bears. He loses it, still on the floor, picked up by Lucas Engel. It's a 5-on-2. Engel can't get the shot to fall. Rebound stolen away by Zayden Palmer, gets it to his brother Jace, waits for the defenders to go up. He'll be fouled, will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is going to go against Cash Holt. That will be his third. Team's second.
Well, the Warriors keep going inside. You can't question their courage.
Yeah.
Maybe their wisdom, maybe from time to time, but
Palmer misses on the first free throw.
Not everybody they play is going to have.
It's somebody at 6'7", and then another person at 6'4".
Yes.
Warriors 2 for 8 from the free throw line here to start. As Palmer knocks home the second. And those are the first points on the night for the senior. Let's see if maybe that will open some things up for him. Evans for Bears all alone, lost his footing or almost lost the ball. Somehow gets it back off, and Lincoln Bent able to finish. Bo Usry able to finish. Papa into the corner for Engel, up top for Dalton Worrell. Gets it to Palmer up the high post, goes strong off glass, gets it to fall.
Well, maybe I can get the first olive out of the jar and the rest of them will come out.
Evans gets the ball across midcourt. Barrett Worrell and Shea Miller ready to check in at the next stoppage. Bears over to the right wing for Usry, into the corner. Chase Evans back out. Shot from Hale, no good. Holt on the rebound, gets the bucket and the foul.
Well, this is what I thought we would see. But I thought when the Warriors maybe made a run there at the end of the first half, some of that might carry over. I think it did. The Warriors just couldn't get a shot to drop. And had a lot of shots blocked.
Yes.
Let's be honest.
Foul that time went against Jace Palmer. Zayden Palmer and Engel check out as Miller And Barrett Worrell check back in. Holt on the and one free throw gets it to fall. Up to a 20-point Princeton lead here, 45-25, 6:10 left as Barrett Worrell's pass stolen away here by Blake Bears. And I believe he just got away with the double dribble as he gets it down inside to Ussery, and he's going to be out of bounds. Is that one of those where the ball doesn't lie, Mike? Where
Yeah.
one might have got away with the double dribble, and then immediately you have the basketball and you're laying out of bounds as Dalton Worrell from three misses off iron, tips around, picked up that time by Ussery. Holt kicks it off his foot, able to pick it back up, though, at the free throw line. Ussery over to the right wing here for Bears, up top for Hale. To Evans. Hale tries to dribble in, and they're going to get a foul called here against the Warriors. Foul is going to go against Barrett Worrell. That will be his first. Team second. Hale will inbounds here for the Tigers for Evans. Back to Hale, left wing, up top for Ussery. Right wing to Bears for Evans. Evans spins around, gets away around his defender, gets it to Holt at the free throw line. Ussery back out again here for Bears as he's guarded closely by Miller. Goes off the foot of Shea Miller, out of bounds. 5 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter, 45-25. Princeton with the lead. Holt in the corner. Dribbles inside the paint, goes up over everybody and puts it in for two.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think Jace Palmer's played a little better defense here in the second half. There's just nothing he can do about that. He just goes up over the top.
Dalton Worrell in the corner trying to get it to Miller. Knocked away, comes back out to Dalton Worrell, but he's unable to keep it in bounds. And another turnover here by the Warriors starting to tally up.
Yep.
It's a 22-point Princeton lead, 47-25, 4:40 left here in the fourth quarter. Evans dribbles in, has it stripped away here by Dalton Worrell. It's him and four Tigers as he pulls it up. Dribbles inside the paint, can't get the shot to go. Rebound pulled in by Miller, leaves it off for Palmer. Miller back out to Jace Palmer, shot from three from the corner, drains it. Palmer with 6 points, all coming here in this fourth quarter, halfway through. Pass to Evans a little behind, and Papa almost comes away with the steal, but can't quite corral it before it goes out of bounds. Mitchell Walker checks back in here for Princeton as he's going to check in here for Blake Bears. And checking back in for the Warriors will be Engel and Zayden Palmer as Papa and Miller will both check out here for the Warriors.
I was going to say, the two sophomore guards have really played well. They haven't scored a lot, but
played really good defense.
And they've been pretty solid with the basketball. I mean, they've had a nice ball game.
Ussery drives, can't finish. Rebound pulled in by Palmer. Back in transition, Dalton Worrell gets this one to go off glass for two. He has his first points so far from the floor. Walker for Hale, right wing. Up top to Walker. Over to Ussery. Back to the right wing. Hale from three. Misses off iron. Rebound pulled in by Dalton Worrell. Dalton Worrell into the corner for Palmer. His shot from three. This time rolls out. Rebound pulled in that time by Ussery. Top of the key for Walker. Trying to get it inside to Holt. Stolen away by Jace Palmer. Goes up with his right hand. Can't get the shot to fall. Holt on the rebound. Holt back in transition. Loses it. Falls right to Evans on the baseline. Back into the corner with it for Hale for Ussery. Back inside to Holt. And this time they're going to get the foul here on Jace Palmer. That'll be his second, team's third. 2:45 left to play here in the fourth quarter. 47-30 Princeton leads. Papa Miller will check in. Dalton Worrell, Papa check out. Evans will check out as Lowry checks back in here for the Tigers. Hale to inbounds for Ussery, trying to give it that time to Lowry, stolen away by Shea Miller. Barrett Worrell back in transition. Goes right at the hoop, and Lowry rejects it away.
That's another example of you're going right at him.
Yeah.
And that's it. Can applaud the courage. I don't know how the wisdom of it.
Angle banks it in from three. That's his third of the night from behind the arc.
Yep, he called it. I thought I heard it.
Yeah. Little wry smile from him there after he banked that one in. Walker with it up at the top of the key. He'll send it this time now for Denton Hale. Back up to Holt. He's guarded by the freshman Zayden Palmer. Back to Ussery. Holt from just past the free throw line knocks it in. A long two that time from Holt. Underneath 2 left to play in the fourth. 49-33. Princeton with the lead. Barrett Worrell over to left wing for Papa. Drives baseline. Puts up the strong shot against Lowry. Can't get it to go, and Lowry gets an elbow to Papa. And that's going to be a foul called here against the Tigers.
I looked away right just as that happened, so I can't comment on it because I didn't see it.
Checking in here for the Warriors will be Cutter Peterson as he'll check in here for Shane Miller, the junior, playing again for the first time since middle school for the Warriors is Cutter Peterson. A little bit more size inside as the shot there from Barrett Worrell from 3. No good, and this one out of bounds here off of Princeton. As Samuel Papa, who just took an elbow to the face, quickly comes back, some tough defense, and forces another turnover.
Yeah, I've got 19 turnovers for Princeton, and that would be out of the ordinary too.
Yes. Barrett Worrell, top of the key. Jump stop in, trying to get it inside to the paint. To, I believe it was Palmer as it's knocked away by Princeton. Stays here with the Warriors. Checking in here for Samuel Papa will be John Rigney. Cash Holt will check out. Checking in for the Tigers will be Brody Ellsworth. Barrett Worrell up top here for Zayden Palmer. Back to Barrett Worrell. Shot from 3 from the right wing. Missed a short. Lowry on the rebound. Quickly up for Ussery. And transition lays it off the glass for 2. 51-33, a minute 5 left to play in the ball game. Angle left wing 3. Can't get his fourth to fall as Lowry pulls in another rebound. Princeton going to win their first game here in pool play. They'll take on North Andrew on Wednesday. Albany will take on North Andrew tomorrow as Walker weaves his way through traffic and lays it in off the glass. And a timeout here for substitutions as checking in here for the Tigers is going to be Gavin Stockman as well as Randy Wilson as Walker and Lowry both check out. 40 seconds left here in the ball game. Up top here with the Barrett Worrell over to the right wing for Engel. Trying to send it back up top, stolen away here by the Tigers. Ellsworth top of the key for Hale. Back to Ellsworth. He'll give it up for Wilson up at the top of the key for Ussery. Dribbles in, has it stripped away by Barrett Worrell. He'll take it back in transition. And he'll go up off glass for 2. 5 seconds left. Left wing with it there is Randy Wilson. 53-37 is the final in favor of Princeton. We're back with the BTC Bank postgame. Tonight's winner circle player of the game when we come back in a moment.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
Kathy Sneed at Acres of Hope LLC in Albany, Missouri provides compassionate counseling and therapy to help you navigate life's challenges. Kathy specializes in trauma and PTSD, child and behavioral issues. Call Kathy at Acres of Hope at 660-285-4844. That's 660-285-4844. Acres of Hope LLC, because every journey deserves hope.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as it's a final here for the Princeton boys as they defeat Albany 53-37. Let's go and take a look at the stats from the ball game. For Princeton, they shoot 21 for 41 from the field, 5 for 14 from behind the three-point arc, 6 for 13 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring tonight by Cash Holt with 18 points, 13 points for Hunter Lowry, 11 points for Mitchell Walker, 4 points on the night for Lincoln Bent, and Bo Ussery, 3 points a night for Chase Evans. For Albany, they shoot 14 for 55 from the field, 6 for 20 from behind the three-point arc, 3 for 9 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring by Barrett Worrell and Lucas Engel with 9 points, 6 points for Samuel Papa and Jace Palmer for 6 points, 3 points for Dalton Worrell, 2 points on the night for Shea Miller. And Mike, tonight our winner circle trophies and awards North player of the game. No real decision there. It was Cash Holt who led the way. A lot of blocks as well and a lot of forced turnovers by the Warriors as well.
Yeah, I was really impressed with him. Last year we saw him, I won't say he never stepped out away from the basket, but we saw him primarily in the low post as a low post threat. And he still can do that, but we've seen him step out and hit threes, pull up off the dribble, step back, 2-pointers. Really impressive, I thought, with the growth of his game from last year. Yeah, we knew he was going to be a year older. He's going to be more active defensively and block shots. That was sure on display tonight. I thought the Warriors did a lot of the right things with the basketball offensively. They had trouble finishing. They missed some easy shots, but easy to say they were easy shots. You know that the Princeton size was lurking in the background, and it's just a tough night to go. 2 seed, it's before Worth County stepped out of it. The 2 seed and the 7 seed. That was about what you expect, I think, from the Warriors. They'll come back at it and go after North Andrew here Thursday.
They'll play Princeton will play against North Andrew on Thursday. Albany will play North Andrew tomorrow night.
I'm looking at the program, and everything was moved back from last night. So
we'll be back with our third game of the night. It will be the Platte Valley Girls, Worth County Girls when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.